Oh, hello. You know what time it is. It's time once again for us to class up this place. But before we start, back by popular demand, drink wench! Thank you, dear. It's good wine. And speaking of, today's topic of how to class up your life is pairing wine with food. All right, so let's get into it. We're gonna break this down super simple. I could go on and on and on and on about minute bits of acidity and bitterness and fullness and boldness and foods and this and that. No, done. Classy basic. We're gonna break it down into like 6 categories, maybe a bonus category, and make your life easy. Whether it's going to your in-laws house for the first time and not wanting to look like a goon, or you're making your way out to a nice fancy restaurant, you get a wine list and you actually want some sort of competent thought about what the hell you're drinking based on what you're eating. Cool. So we're gonna start with white wines. We got dry, sweet, rich. Dry, sweet, rich. Those are the 3 categories we're gonna break them out into. Dry wines, we're talking Pinot Grigios, all right? Sauvignon Blancs. Salad wines, that's what they are. They're good with salads. Raw vegetables, roasted vegetables. If you're gonna go get a salad with the ladies, maybe you're watching your figure, get yourself some Pinot Grigio. Done. On to the next. Next we have the sweet wines. Moscato, Riesling. That's the wheelhouse I'm talking about. Now we're starting to bring in some cheeses. We're starting to bring in some smoked meats. We're even starting to bring in some of those real light white fishes, your flounders, your tilapias. This is good with that. You're good to go. Moving on. Onto your rich white wines. Chardonnay. Everybody loves Chardonnay. It's delicious. Why? It's probably the most versatile of the white wines. Now you can start getting into pastas. You still got those light white fishes. You can get into hearty fishes like salmon. You could even start coming into some poultry. It's a wide array of foods that you can have with a Chardonnay. Perfect meal, if you want to talk about meals that you can have with this, if you were getting like a salmon with some cream sauce and some pasta tossed in olive oil on the side, done. White wines over, dead. Moving on to red wines. We're breaking these ones down into light, medium, and bold. Light, your intro wines. We're going to talk like Pinot Noir. These are the easiest red wines to palate if you are not a red wine drinker. These are very similar to that rich white wine palate. You're going to be able to have some meats and cheeses, some of your hearty fish, but now you can also start stepping into some of the lighter red sauces, making your life a little bit easier. So if you're going to toss some pasta with some light red sauce and some shrimp or some mussels, this is what you're going for. Next is the catch-all, the grand poobah as far as I'm concerned. You got your medium red wines, Merlot, Zinfandel. It's all the same things as the light red wine, but now you're also going to be bringing in heavier red sauce, heavier red meat. You still got poultry, you still got vegetables. This is your catch-all. If you're going to go to a restaurant, it's a wild card, you don't know what you're going to order, maybe start with some charcuterie. Then you might get a steak. Maybe your friend is going to get some chicken or something. Boom. These are the wines that are going to be your catch-all, and they're going to help you look like, oh, I paired this with it. No, you had no idea what you're going to get, but it looks good, and you can comment on it later about how it pairs well. Last but not least, your bold red wines. This is going to be your Malbecs. This is going to be your Cab Savs. These are the heaviest red wines. And a heavy red wine, a bodied red wine, needs to be met with the same type of food. Your heavy, dense red sauces. Your heavy, fatty red meats. If you're going to go get a steak, you're going to go get a big old plate of spaghetti and meatballs, this is what you're looking at. Done. White wines, red wines, all types, broken down into 6 basic categories, finished. Bonus round. Sweet wines, not sweet as in Moscato Riesling, but dessert sweet. This is ice wine, port, sherry. Does anybody want to guess what a dessert wine goes well with? Dessert. Goes well with dessert. You're welcome. Thank you. And y'all keep it classy. Unlike the other videos, this one is going to be going straight to the YouTube channel. So find Classy the F Up on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Do all the good things. Tell me what you want to see, what kind of topics you want upcoming. You can comment them, you can message to me. I'm going to try to do these as much as possible. Anything that will help you live a classier life and stop being such a heathen or heathenette. Cheers. Thank you for helping class up the place.